Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 35 of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're here at Dover International Speedway for the running of the AAA 400 Drive for Autism. We're here at this 1 mile oval that they call the Monster Mile, and we're going to see some wrecks, maybe some battles here at Dover because it's of course known as the Monster Mile. So this will be a fun race to do here today. We saw two great races earlier here at the Monster Mile. We're going to see a third one to wrap up the weekend. And how fitting is that this race is going to be uploaded on the day of the NASCAR Cup Series Dover race. So how coincidental that the Cup Series would be running at Dover and the Pokemon Cup Series, our own series, would all be running at Dover as well. So it's a pure coincidence, believe it or not. So I hope all of you are going to be enjoying the NASCAR Dover race while you're watching this Dover race. So anyway, on the pole today we have the number 1 of Cullen Francis, who won last weekend at Kansas to lock himself into the playoffs and have a shot at that second consecutive Pokemon Cup Series championship, as he comes in as the defending series champion. So he's going to try to win two wins in a row, and try to get his second championship in a row. So we'll see if he can make history here this season. Steve Morgan will start alongside him in the 72. Row 3, we have Derek Hamill and Nick Salmon, two cars you never expected to be up in front to start off, but you never know though. These two could make an impact here today. Brianna Russell and Sebastian Cucalon start in row 3. Row 4, we have Carter Friesen and Grayson Acevedo. And running out the top 10 are Cassandra Kirker and Evan Hunter. So we got a lot of great competitors and surprises here in the top 10 to start things off. And here's the rest of the field in the starting lineup. And this is all the rest of the field that they'll be running here in Dover here today. Now let's take your trackside for the command to fire up the engines. Moments away from kicking it off here in the Monster Mile.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright boys, just like we talked about in the meeting, what's going to pay off for us today is patience and consistency. Good smooth racing on the racetrack, and that's what will take us up to the front. We'll be there at the end of this thing.
So here we go. It'll be a 40-lap race with the stage 1 ending at lap 10. And stage 2 ending at lap 20. Sorry I didn't have the stages up before in the last videos because Vegas had problems. I edit races with Sony Vegas, but lately it's been giving me some problems, so I had to do less editing until I could fix it or an update comes out. But hopefully you'll see the stage points at the end this time. Anyway, we're green here at Dover. Tight now, 3 wide, they're getting in the wall, and look at Carter Friesen trying to get the run, and now he hits Brianna Russell. There's a crash. And our first yellow comes with Carter Friesen spinning, and a couple cars involved. Probably the first of many cautions here today at Dover. They don't call this the Monster Mile for nothing. Wow, what an eventful start. Carter Friesen was trying to get a position. Well, he was trying to get in the top 5. I mean, he was real aggressive to start off. I mean, he was trying to make this a 4-wide battle, and he got contact with Brianna Russell right here as Friesen makes contact with the number 10 car and forces her down to the apron. And she hits the wall and takes Friesen and a couple cars with her. There's the 21 Acevedo. There's Evan Hunter, Roger Ray, James Richardson involved in the first caution of the race, and more chaos happened in front of them as Matthew Amdev had a little bit of contact spinning, and these guys were trying to get back up to speed. Richardson crashes, and that brings the first caution out. Any pit stops? And no, they're not going to pit early. The green flag is back in the air. France has got off to a good start. Oh, now their driver's in the wall. And there's contact now as Marcus Sachi goes around. And the 14 hits him, and there's more cars spinning. And they're getting piled up. And the stage is going to end, I believe, with Cullen Francis leading the end of the stage. Not sure if they're going to pit under caution, and I don't know what's going on. Oh, Salmon is hit. Salmon gets hit by the slower car that still did not disappear after wrecking out. Wow, are you kidding me? Wow, Acevedo didn't disappear, and Salmon just hit him. Now he vanished. Probably at the wrong time, though. Wow, this is insane. Now they're going to pit before the stage really ends. I wonder if they're going to keep the points. Looks like they will keep the points. And, yeah, Francis is going to be your stage winner. Okay. Evans hit on pit road, and I don't think we're even going to show you a replay of the crash. Oh boy, what can we expect from Dover? I mean, wow, this is going to be a crazy restart. Here we go. Green flag is back out. Steve Morgan. And now they're saying that Morgan is the leader. That is so weird. Friesen runs second, and he's going to lose the second spot. And here comes John Andrews for second. Here comes Cullen Francis. Gonna retake the lead, rightfully so. Ooh, Ezekiel Hines was a little loose there, but he's able to continue. 19 cars once again are on the lead lap. A little over half the, well, less than half the field is remaining at Dover, and we haven't reached the halfway point yet. Yeah, that's what we expected here from a track known as the Monster Mile. Had monster-sized crashes. Francis pulls away and he leads rightfully so, and now John Andrews up to second place as he was able to hold off the 72 of Steve Morgan. There's Sharona Evans running a top 5 car today. And there's there's 5th place now, Derek Hamill. And Ezekiel in the top 10 with Ezekiel Hines, and Friesen is a lap down. Yeah, he's still in, and he's a lap down though, so he wasn't in second at one point, or the leader, but he was just second. No, he was a lap down. Sorry. And for second place, it's Steve Morgan now in second, and here's Sharona Evans gonna join in. She's gonna try to take second place away, and Sharona Evans is gonna take the second spot away. So Sharona Evans is going to have to try to catch up to Cullen Francis. They pitted a little early, so I expect they'll have another set of pit stops later on in the race. Unless if a caution comes out, and that's going to change everything. And there's the caution. Just when I said it, a yellow comes out. Halfway through the race, fittingly. Matthew Emdev brought the yellow as he was hit by the 92 of Josh Drake. So that's why the caution had to come out. Third time around. Gonna pit before the stage ends again, and I wonder if they're gonna keep... Francis is going to keep that lead, and I think he will because his pit stall is right after the start-finish line. But Andrews is pitting before the start-finish line, so... unfortunately, might not get that playoff. That might not get any bonus points. But they're not taking chances. They're going to make sure that they're going to finish to the very end of the race, because it's probably the least of their worries at this point, as they're trying to survive and pretty much win this race. Oh, look at Evans. She comes off pit road first as Francis has problems off pit road. Wow, Francis stalls on pit road as something has gone wrong, and he still hasn't come out. Hamill's come out, And something's wrong with Francis. I don't know what went wrong on pit road, but Francis lost the lead. An interesting turn of events here at Dover. And the leader is going to be Sharona Evans. Incredible. A huge pit road mistake on Colin Francis's end. And he is going to be back in the line. Incredible. We thought that Francis was going to win this thing, but apparently that's not the case. He did pick up another playoff point and 10 more points, but still, he lost his chance at a win. 17 laps to go. We're back to the green flag. Sharona Evans leads the race. Both rookies, by the way, running in the top two, with Ezekiel Hines in second. We saw Ryan Butcher collect his first career win early this season. He's running fourth, by the way. And here comes Hines for the lead. 3 wide, nearly 3 wide. Here's Steve Morgan trying to cut in. And Steve Morgan, the more experienced driver, is going to get the lead. Yellow is out again. Just in time. Will Hines fight back? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Butcher trying to get second before the caution, and he won't get there. Yellow, I believe, is out for Pichu. Yeah, Pichu got hit. And I believe the 41 was the one that took him out. So Pichu was hit, and I believe it was by Diego Yepes. Wow. Back to the green with just 11 to go. I'm sure this race might need overtime here at Dover, but yeah, it would be real nice because these guys are fighting like animals. 3 wide for the lead again. Butcher trying to get it, trying to squeeze as the leader. As he does get it, he gets by. John Andrews joins in for second. He wants the lead too. Here he comes. And look at Hines get a run. Look at Morgan. Almost 4 wide, they're making contact. And now Hines gets into the apron and they're wrecking. And Butcher is involved. And Hines flips upside down. Friesen was hit. Oh boy. They'll race it back. John Andrews will lead the field with 8 laps to go. Wow. We knew this was going to get insane in the final laps. Oh boy, this was insane. Ezekiel Hines was in contention to win. Look at that, nearly 4 wide, and they had no room. Steve Morgan just tried his best to get on the bottom. He hits Hines, and then they spin. And Ryan Butcher got taken out. There's the big upside-down flip by Hines. And Carter Friesen, just nowhere to go. He hits him. He flips, goes upside down. And the yellow came out. Wow, and the 88 spun like a top. Oh boy. Oh, John Andrews, you just got but 4 laps to go. Anything can happen. John Andrews in front right now. And moving to second is Ben Goldman. And Sharona Evans third, Stitzel fourth. Believe it or not, second, third, and fourth, one of them could get their first win of their career here at Dover. There's Billy Bishop running out the top 5 as well. And Josh Drake's 6th. So it's all about the rookies. And the drivers that have not won at all in the Cup Series. John Andrews, though, would love to add another win, but he's going to have to hold off for another 4 more laps. I kind of doubt that we're going to actually run under green for 4 more laps, but let's try it. Green flag is out. Great start for the 9 car. But boy, the battle for second looks intense. Here comes Sharona Evans for second place. Goldman gets in the wall with 3 laps to go. Evans takes second. Here comes Bishop for third place, getting help from Josh Drake. Evans trying to close in on the 70 on the 9. Ooh, Evans and Stitzel and Goldman got on the wall, but no caution. They stay green. Here we go, battle for the win between Evans and Andrews. Who's gonna get the edge? A bump and run. Here comes Evans to the white flag with 1 lap to go, and Evans makes the pass. Can she hold off for her first career win? 2 more turns left, trying to pull off a victory here at Dover. Incredible run for Sharona Evans. She's going to do it. She's going to come off the final turn to win the AAA 400 Drive for Autism at Dover. Sharona Evans with the winning move with just 2 laps to go, and she takes the win at Dover, her first career Pokemon Cup Series win. Incredible finish for the 78 team. Wow. She made the winning move with just 2 laps to go, beating out the veteran John Andrews to the line. Coming to the white flag, they were running for the race win, and Evans made the winning move to the white flag. Wow, an incredible finish here at Dover, and Sharona Evans gets her first career win in the Cup Series at the Monster Mile. What a run for that 78 team, as might not be coming back next season. So this might be the last time we might see the 78 in victory lane. Or Sharona Evans could win another race possibly, or maybe even a few more. And we'll see if the 78 team will go out on top before unfortunately closing its doors. But Sharona Evans sure is giving them one final ride, as they still have a season to go, and they're going to compete for a championship now. So we're going to see Sharona Evans compete for a title in the Cup Series. It's real nice to see her in the contention to win a title. And there you see all the drivers that crashed out. Only 15 finished on the lead lap, and only 20 finished the race overall. So we got half the field to finish this race. It's unsurprising, since this track is known as the Monster Mile. So I was expecting a result like this here at Dover. But what a race we had, as Sharona Evans becomes a winner for the first time ever in the Pokemon Cup Series. Joins Ryan Bushram on the first time winners this season. So congrats to her on becoming a winner in the Cup Series. She was a winner in the Truck Series, now she's won in Cup. So way to go for the 78. Anyway, next weekend's going to be a great weekend, because we're going to be at Charlotte, the good old classic oval Charlotte. And you know what this means, right? You know what that means. We're going to race the Coca-Cola 600. Next weekend is going to be the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte in the Cup Series. And it's going to be a completely different race than what you normally expect in the Cup Series. You're going to see what I mean when we get to the Coke 600 itself. So again, it'll be a completely different race. It'll be different than what you normally see in the Cup Series. But first, we got to get through the truck, the truck and national races from Charlotte. And again, it'll be on the oval. Don't worry, if there is a working version of the Roval, we'll add that to the Cup Series schedule next season, because we're not going to be, even if the Roval does come out like in time, I should say, we're not going to run that in the schedule this season, because I already set it up. But we will run it next season if there is a working version out there. I heard there is a version, but that's in beta, and the AI doesn't work well in the beta version of the Charlotte Roval that came out from, I believe, and our track designs. That version, the computer AI just sucks, and they're fixing it. They're gonna fix it in the final version of it. That was just a beta, so when there is a working version with the AI cars running at every corner and not wrecking each other out, then we'll run at the Charlotte Roval next season. But next weekend is going to be the good old classic plain oval of Charlotte Motor Speedway. No Roval, just the oval, just running the Coca-Cola 600 and the other 2 races for the other 2 series. And we're going to have a fun time at Charlotte next weekend and decide who's going to be a crown jewel winner in that race. He was going to be one of the many winners of the Coca-Cola 600. So you don't want to miss next weekend because that will be the Coca-Cola 600. Sorry, I got a text message, but anyway, next weekend, be there. It is the Coca-Cola 600. It'll be different than what you normally see a Pokemon Cup Series race, and we'll reveal how different it will be when we get to the race itself. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this race at Dover, and we'll see you next weekend at Charlotte.